Okay, good morning. Busy Monday morning here, January 12th. Big news yesterday, Sunday evening, was DOJ probe onto JP Powell. Markets are slightly down, SPY 0.5%, Q's 0.75%, and will be interesting to see once things open up how market responds. Gold and silver up on that. Silver's all-time highs, gold all-time highs, has been really in play quite a bit recently anyway. And I think we probably going to see a juicy short at some point. So again, I'm not trying to predict this news in terms of how larger participants are going to react. I will take information as it comes and trade it accordingly, but I think silver into 80 would be where I get most interested. Fairly decent gap up, so probably another scenario you could be prepared for is just a first move down off the open, like basically short opening print. And if it doesn't work, goes against you, you can get a quick stop and then see if it makes new highs, goes into 80, I think is the better risk to reward area. Another one setting up a little similarly is SNDK on the daily. Really extended after its breakout and still holding trends. I'm looking for any kind of failed breakout on the intraday. 385, I would try it. I would try 385, but I still think this could go through 400. So anything 405 I would be more aggressive with. But again, the setup would be any failed breakout. Again, like we've seen a lot of these recently where I'm trying to prepare myself more for just opening print short. This is gapping down a little bit, really strong day on Friday, so potential scenario, another plan, wouldn't be as much risk for me as a failed break into highs, but certainly open to opening print short on SNDK. Also, we've had some pre-announcement stuff in retail, ANF, gapping down. Fix my chart. There we go. I don't see anything really actionable price action wise. It's down 17-18%. So I would just basically put a couple alerts up here, and if it gives me a good risk to reward gap give and go type setup, I would be interested in that for a continued leg lower. Also something I would come back to tomorrow as a day 2. But you got to kind of get a better risk to reward than shorten into 100 after it's down 18%. But interesting news on that one, as well as JPM. A lot of the financials I'm going to be watching today, with also Trump's news on credit card cap in terms of interest rate. And this is net negative for larger banks. And then you can also check out some of the online lenders like AFRM and UPST. Chart's not acting well. There we go. AFRM up 3%. And UPST in the past has been fairly decent short float. Yeah, still is. I got 28% short float, so I think we can keep an eye on this headline. It's all speculatory. We'll have to see what the reaction is from the larger CEOs. But going back to JPM, we're getting into earnings season this week. Banks are going to start reporting, and I just don't think that. I wouldn't be surprised to see some selling going into the reports, especially with what's going on over the weekend with the interest rate cap that Trump would like to enforce, 10%. So looking for a short on JPM again, just trying to get good reward. Level inflection definitely be 320. So we'll watch that level and see what happens. So yeah, a lot going on this morning. A lot of different headlines flying around. I'm not predicting anything in terms of how the market's going to react. I'm just going to use it as information and kind of jump back and forth in between baskets. Good luck. If you'd like to see some trades live, join us in the Discord.